Hello my dear students, welcome to all of you once again in my e-class. Dear students, as you know that we are learning chapter 1 motion under the physics. Dear students, we have learned a lot of contents regarding the chapter 1 motion in physics class 9. Dear students, today just we want to introduce some graphical representation of motion. As you know that students, we have derived equation of motion by using alternative methods. In my previous video, we have derived all the equation of motions. There are 3 equation of motions which you can derive by using 2 methods. First is alternative methods and second is a graphical methods. Dear students, as you know that in alternative methods, it is very easy to derive the equation of motion by using the contents just like acceleration, speed and distance, time, average speeds. If you know it very well, then you can derive the equation of motions very easy way. So dear students, I want to derive the equation of motion by using graphical methods, which is in your syllabus, which you have to learn very well. So dear students, as you know that before going in derivation purpose, just we want to clear all the contents about the graphical representation of the terms motion. So dear students, we can represent the equation of motion by using some graphical ways. So dear students, we can represent the equation of motion by using graphs. So graphical representation of equation, as you are looking here, graphical representation of motion, distance time graph and speed time graph या velocity time graphs. Dear students, if you want to plot a graph between two quantities, so dear students, you have to require two quantities because the graph can be plotted between two quantities which may vary. So dear students, first of all, we will discuss about the graphical representation of motion, distance, time graph. Why I am telling you this types of information? Because it will be very helpful you in during the derivation of equation of motion by using graphical methods. So dear students, be concentrate and understand it very well. First of all, distance time graph. If we plot a graph between distance and time, so distance and time, what is the relation between distance and time? As you have learned that speed is represented by distance upon time. So dear student, as you know that speed is defined as the rate of distance traveled in unit time. Yani change in distance in per unit time is known as the speed. So if we plot a graph between, if we draw a graph between distance and time, so we find out that a straight line between the two axes, x-axis and y-axis. This is the 2D representation, two-dimensional. So dear students, if we plot a graph between distance and time, then we find out the straight line between the distance and time. So we can find out the conclusion. We can conclude here that the distance is a uniform. Uniform means what is the terms uniform? Uniform motion I have already discussed with you. It has been discussed with you that what is the uniform motion. Uniform motion is that motion in which a body or any object covers equal distance in equal interval of time. So dear students, here in the x-axis time varies and in y-axis distance varies. So if we find out the exact speed here, so there is an equal, the time is equal and distance is equal. So yani if we find out the straight line, this is the simple way to justify the equation of motion whether it is a uniform or non-uniform. First of all, you have to look here whether there is a straight line or not. So by seeing the straight line, you can justify that the equation of motion plotted between distance and time represents the uniform motion. So here is the uniform speed. Okay. So I once again moves another ways here. This is the already graph plotted between distance and time. So here is a you obtains in the curved line. This is the curved line. Curved line means a parabola. So this is the curved line here, curved. ठीक है, curved line. एक हमको कर्व लाइन मिलती है. तो ये कर्व लाइन किसके किसके बीच है? डिस्टेंस और टाइम के बीच है. तो डिस्टेंस और टाइम के बीच जो कर्व लाइन है ये बताती है कि ये हमारा जो स्पीड है ये यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड नहीं है. दिस इज नॉट यूनिफॉर्म मोशन. The distance and time is not uniform. Just like if you want to take here distance in x-axis, this is this, but this is this, you can find out. As you know that, dear students, you can find out that distance is increasing, but in respect to time is not increasing with respect to distance. Therefore, we can say here that this graph between distance and time represents the non-uniform motion. Now let us move speed time graphs या velocity time graphs. Let us discuss in brief about the speed time graphs या velocity time graphs. So here I would like to clarify that graphs can be plotted between speed and time and velocity and time here. So dear student, don't be confused while treating the velocity and speed in the same sense here while plotting graphs, because sometimes speed can be taken and velocity can be taken in the same sense here, because you can take in same sense here, but you know that velocity is a vector quantity and speed is a scalar quantity, but you not need to differentiate here, but you have to just use here this way is a speed or velocity is varying, and in this way in x-axis in a horizontal way time is varying. So dear students, time varies in x-axis and speed या velocity varies in y-axis. वैरी मतलब होता है बदलती है, ठीक है, वैरी, ठीक है, चेंज. तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, ये एज यू नो दैट एट दिस पॉइंट speed is increasing like that way. So as you know that this is the fixed point, speed has been fixed but time is going on. So we can say that speed यहाँ पे क्या हो गई है, कांस्टेंट हो गई है, यानी टाइम तो अपना बढ़ रहा है लेकिन स्पीड तो जितनी है उतनी है. तो यानी कांस्टेंट होने का मतलब है कि वो चेंज नहीं होती है. जैसे मैथ में आप पढ़े हो कोई चीज़ कांस्टेंट क्या होता है, कांस्टेंट होता है जो फिक्स होता है, ठीक है. तो यहाँ स्पीड क्या हो गई, उसकी फिक्स हो गई है, बट इन दिस वे टाइम इज इंक्रीजिंग. तो एज यू नो दैट दिस इज द एक्चुअल स्पीड and this is the time is extending here but speed is not extending. So dear students, now let us move the graph between speed and time. तो स्पीड एंड टाइम के बीच अगर हमको ग्राफ स्ट्रेट लाइन मिलता है स्पीड और टाइम के बीच, नॉट अ डिस्टेंस और स्पीड. अगर हम डिस्टेंस और टाइम लेंगे तो स्पीड कंसीडर होगा, ठीक है, और यहाँ पे स्पीड और टाइम लेंगे तो स्पीड और वेलोसिटी चेंज होती है अकॉर्डिंग टू द टाइम. देन it is known to you that acceleration a is a v minus u upon t. Change in velocity with respect to time is known as the acceleration. So acceleration is defined as the rate of change of velocity. So, but you will be confused here. Sir, you have not used here as a velocity, but you have used here as speed. So how can you say that acceleration is associated with the terms? But here students, you have to be serious here. You have to be aware and remove the confusion, avoid the confusion, because I have told you that the speed and velocity will be taken in the same sense here. So speed or time, speed and time. So you know that if there is a graph in the same way, so here is a टाइम के रिस्पेक्ट में स्पीड भी क्या है, फिक्स्ड है. तो यू कैन से द यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड. अब यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड है, स्पीड चेंज ही नहीं हो रही है, तो एक्सेलरेशन क्या हो जाएगा, यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन हो जाएगा. यानी अ बॉडी कवर्स इक्वल स्पीड इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम. तो इट मीन्स देयर विल बी नो चेंज इन वेलोसिटी, तो देयर इज नो चेंज इन एक्सेलरेशन. तो एक्सेलरेशन विल बी यूनिफॉर्म हियर. तो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, लेट अस मूव अनदर वे. हियर इज the graph has been plotted by raised from initial, this is the initial position. तो ये है, देखिए origin है, origin, this is the origin, initial position. तो यहाँ से ग्राफ को प्लॉट किया गया है, इसका मतलब है ये ओरिजिन से नहीं पास हो रहा है, ठीक है. तो अगर इसमें भी आपको ऐसे सीधा एक स्ट्रेट लाइन दिखाई देता है, इफ यू इट अपीयर्स टू यू स्ट्रेट लाइन between speed and time axis, then you can conclude here that there is a uniform acceleration also. But what is the difference here? Difference is here that the velocity, speed is not from zero, यानी यूनिफॉर्म ये रेस्ट से नहीं शुरू हुई है, it has been increased. So dear students, now let us move here another way, speed और time. स्पीड और टाइम में आपको अगर ऐसे कर्व लाइन मिलता है, पैराबोला, ये ऐसे टाइप का कर्व मिलेगा, तो उसमें आप क्या कहोगे, देखो स्पीड और टाइम है, नॉट डिस्टेंस और टाइम. स्पीड और टाइम ट्रीट होगा तो आपको एक्सेलरेशन की बात होगी, और डिस्टेंस और टाइम कंसीडर होगा तो स्पीड की बात होगी। तो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, स्पीड और टाइम के बीच यहाँ पे आप देखते हो कि एक कर्व लाइन पैराबोला आपको मिलता है। वैसे तो ये जानते हो कौन सा कर्व है, दिस इज द एक्सपोनेंशियल चेंज। एक्सपोनेंट आप पढ़े हो ना, एक्सपोनेंशियल ग्राफ जो हम लोग ड्रा करते हैं, एक्सपोनेंशियल ग्राफ जब ड्रा होता है तो वो हमको ऐसे मिलता है, ठीक है, जैसे e की पावर x, ठीक है। दिस इज द एक्सपोनेंशियल, यू विल लर्न इट इन हायर क्लासेस। तो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, स्पीड और टाइम के बीच ये जो आपको ऐसे ऐसे कर्व लाइन मिल रहा है, ये बताता है कि ये हमारा नॉन यूनिफॉर्म एक्सीलरेशन है। तो डियर फॉर स्टूडेंट्स, यू हैव टू कीप लर्न all the graphs very well, because you have to recognize the graph by using appropriate sense. Here you have to just understand that which types of motion is associated with the graph, yani the given graph, which types of motion is represented here. So you have to only conclude, just like here is a uniform speed. If distance and time graph has been plotted between distance and time, then you can conclude here that the motion is a uniform. The uniform means that distance or time will be considered here, so speed will be considered here. तो in this way distance और time के बीच पैराबोला ऐसे लाइन मिल रही है, तो आप कहोगे कि ये हमारा क्या है, ये हमारा नॉन यूनिफॉर्म है, ठीक है, नॉन यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड है। तो यहाँ पे देखिए, और डिस्टेंस और टाइम के बीच अगर आपको सीधी एक स्ट्रेट लाइन ऐसे टाइम की ओर ऐसे जाती हुई बढ़ती दिखाई देगी, तो वहाँ पे आप बोलोगे कांस्टेंट स्पीड हो गई। तो अब ऐसे रेंज कर रहा है, देखिए ओरिजिन से ऐसे ऐसे इंक्रीज कर रहा है स्पीड और टाइम में, तो यानी इक्वल स्पीड इक्वल टाइम में कवर कर रहा है, तो उसको हम कहेंगे यूनिफॉर्म एक्सीलरेशन। तो यहाँ भी यूनिफॉर्म एक्सीलरेशन है, बस अंतर यहाँ है कि ये इनिशियल से नहीं शुरू हुआ है, इट हैज़ बीन रेज्ड, इट हैज़ एक्वायर्ड द वेलोसिटी नॉट एट रेस्ट, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे स्पीड और टाइम, ये आप यू हैव सीन ऑल द टर्म्स रिगार्डिंग द टर्म्स रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ द terms of motion. So dear students, you have to keep learn all the points very well, because we are just going to derive the equation of motion by using the graphical method, which is very important for your syllabus aspects. So dear students, just wait, I will prove it in my next video. Thank you students.